Back in Syracuse as the Crunch gets set for the Toronto Marlies. Final game of the weekend for the Crunch and the final game of the season series, a 6-game season series with the Marlies. On Countdown to Crunch Time, presented by Supercuts, I'm Lucas Favali with Crunch head coach Ben Grew. Ben, it's the second game in a row against Toronto last night here in Syracuse. Tight game at a 1-0 overtime win for the Crunch against the Marlies. What do you think of the game last night?
Well, like I said last night for the game, happy with the result. Not really happy the way we played. We didn't score a goal in Providence, we didn't score a goal in Belleville, and we didn't score a goal last night in 60 minutes. And the reason is because we're not working hard enough. And that started with our best players. And it's something we got to do better today.
And you still do get the 2 points, but you say you want to see the team play harder and things like that. So how do you get that started here tonight?
Well, you know what? The challenge we've been playing a lot, and it's easy that mentally to think that we're tired and it's difficult and it's tough. But this is where you got to push. You got to push yourself. You got to push yourself to work. You got to push yourself to drive the net, to stay in front of the net, to battle in front of the net, to be physical, to back check hard, to block shot. All those things that doesn't require talent, but it requires an effort, requires an attitude, and this is where we're at right now. And like I said, we got to do better. We used 4 lines last night, and we got to do better, and we expect them to do better today.
It was a 1-0 win for the Crunch last night, the 8th shutout of the season for the team. So when you look at the back end, at least, the performance of Eddie Pasquale, he was really solid in net, 26-save performance for him at his second straight start. How about his performance last night?
Well, both goalies were solid. I think we made Hutchison's life easy last night, even though we had chances. We missed the net many times. And we didn't put any traffic in front of him. I thought that he was solid at the end. He was solid early in the game. The first power play they had, he was solid on that breakaway at the end with Carcone. So he was solid at the right time. And for me, it's you need a goalie who's going to give you a chance, and this is what he did.
And we saw this last year with him when he came over in the trade right at the end of January. This same time of year, he went on that great run, and the rest of the regular season, he was tremendous. And it's at that point of the year, and he's having some great numbers over the last 2 weeks. We've seen it all year, really, from him, but he has been particularly sharp of late. Have you seen his game elevate here recently as well?
Well, like I mentioned, Eddie's he's a machine. Like, he never stopped. He was here 8 o'clock this morning. He played last night. He's playing tonight, and he was in the gym preparing himself. And he's a pro. He's a real pro. He's a great example for anyone being a goalie with him. Any player we have on our team, he knows how to do to prepare, and great guy. So I think everybody's happy for Eddie last night, and the players want to play hard in front of him, obviously.
And the Crunch get the 1-0 win last night against Toronto. It's their second win in 5 games against the Marlies. You mentioned you want to see the team play harder. The first period seemed like there was a pretty good start for the Crunch, but then there was penalties that kind of creeped in, and we know that's an area that you want to see cleaned up. Tonight, we know the Marlies have a really good power play, but the penalty kill was really solid last night for the Crunch, although there was a bunch that was kind of broken up with some 4-on-4s and everything. What did you think from that department last night?
I think our best speaker last night was the goalie, and we did some good things, but we had a lot of things to clean up as well. I mentioned, I like our first period last night. I thought we had a lot of things going on. Then we throw our game plan out the window, and everybody fell on his own page. And when we're playing like that, nothing happened. And I think it's something we got to clean up. And you have no chance to play if you don't play as a team, especially against a good team like Toronto.
Crunch are getting set for the Marlies for the second consecutive day. We're here on Countdown to Crunch Time, presented by Supercuts with Crunch head coach Ben Grew. The only goal last night was that overtime game winner from Alex Barré-Boulet, a terrific move down the right wing. 24th goal of the season. What do you think of his goal there in overtime?
Well, he showed a lot of patience. He beat Carcone one-on-one and very patient in front of goalie. He's a goal scorer, so I think you saw it coming a little bit, and the passing they had in neutral zone, and BB showing a lot of patience. So it was good to see him having the winner. And you know what? He's been playing pretty well the last 3 games. Like, I think he's got 5 points in the last 3 games. He seemed to hit a wall a little bit before that, but since Toronto, he's back and he's on it.
Yeah, goals in 3 straight games for Alex Barré-Boulet, and a team leading 24 goals for him as we head into this matchup against the Marlies. Final matchup of the year with Toronto, 2 teams that are, again, currently in playoff position in the North Division. We saw them last night, see them for the final time tonight. What can we expect here from both sides here tonight?
Well, they're the best team at controlling the puck. It's their DNA, and they have good defensemen. They move the puck around. They have skills. They're very solid on their skates. So for us, it's those one-on-one battle are key. Like paying attention to your angling, paying attention to your stick position, and all that is key. And it's something we're much better at than last night. And I hope we're going to do better tonight.
All right, looking forward to it as the Crunch take on the Toronto Marlies. This is Crunch head coach Ben Grew. Ben, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.